Hey everybody, welcome to Gems on Vogue and gemsonvogue.com. My name is Libby Floyd, and the fabulous, the one and only Michael Valitutti is standing by, in-house gemologist and design director for Gems on Vogue. Hello, my dear. How are you today?
I am absolutely wonderful, Libby, and great to be with you here today because we're going to be discussing one of my favorite all-time stones when it comes to exotic, and that is Kunzite. Because to me, when you say exotic, Kunzite at the top of the list.
Well, I'm with you, Michael. Kunzite's one of my favorite stones, too, discovered by George Kunz, who's a VP of Tiffany & Company. It's a very young stone, only discovered like in the 1900s, actually in California. Is that correct?
Absolutely, in the Palo region of California, and it is just over 100 years old. It's an incredible gemstone, part of the spodumene family, very exotic, and one of the few gems that when I studied at GIS, they said, when you look at it, you can sight ID it because it has a very unusual combination of pink and purple colors that no other gemstone has ever been able to duplicate. It's all natural, and we have it for you.
And our customers can grab everything on gemsonvogue.com, which I also love. And 3-year warranty comes along with every single piece, and also free shipping and handling when they spend $75 or more. And everything direct to consumer pricing as well. So the pricing is amazing too.
Yeah, and that's the one thing that I'm glad about what we're doing now is that we are able to supply not just with the best product, which we were always able to do, but now at that consumer direct pricing, and we're able to up the warranty to a full 3 years. Everybody wins, and I know the type of jewelry you like, that top quality gemstone. In this next segment here, we got you covered. Because Libby, we're going to begin with one of my favorites. Take it away.
Speaking of winning and speaking of a winner, it's the emerald cut Kunzite coming up right now. And Michael, emerald cut stones have to be so clean, do they not? And this stone, by the way, is going to be 3.67 carats of emerald. I love it.
Do you know, in all my years of doing TV home shopping, I can count on one hand the time I've seen, not just from myself, but other vendors offer an emerald cut in a Kunzite. The way Kunzite forms very quickly, Libby, is that it lends itself to only be cut into an oval because the cutting and polishing and buffing all have to occur down the C-axis. That's very unusual for gemstones. So when we go to cut right angles, which of course an emerald cut has to have, it's very challenging, and only the most experienced lapidaries, usually with at least 10 to 15 years experience, can even pull off an emerald cut. That we were able to do it at these prices is a miracle. If you're going to buy anything in this segment, please, the emerald cut is the way to go. It is the one that I would offer you if you're my own sister. I say, honey, this is the one to buy because it truly is almost even possible, even for me, Libby, to bring it back.
I might have to fight your sister on this too because I love this ring so much. The emerald cut stone is incredible. It's that beautiful pink with that splash of lavender and purple in it. It's that wonderful Kunzite color that you want when we talk about Kunzite. Also surrounding it, beautiful, amazing zircon, 16 of those. And Michael, this is going to have the 18 karat rose gold embracing with the sterling palladium, correct?
100%. It does have that 18 karat rose gold. It has the full under gallery, ladies and gentlemen, so you don't have the tarnishing because, of course, the silver palladium alloy. But again, it's that incredible, beautiful emerald cut. Now, when you began the segment, you're right. Only the cleanest stones can be cut into an emerald cut. Now, all my Kunzite comes from the Urucu mine. It's not Afghani material. It comes from Brazil. Why is that important? This type of Kunzite does not have the hollow needle inclusions that a lot of other Kunzite has from other parts of the world. In other words, it has the color and it has the clarity.
I love it. So you want to have that clean stone, all that beautiful clarity inside the stone. And the emerald cut stone, like you were saying, you see the true soul of the gemstone, so it has to be very clean and very clear. And this one is superb because you source all the stones as well, correct?
100%. As you can see from the pictures behind me, these are stones that I actually buy. And now what we do actually, we buy our own rough, we do our own cutting, or when I do purchases, I buy entire lots and I do cost averaging, which is why in this segment that we have here, we're going to have some very large stone, we're going to have some more affordable stones, but per carat, I've averaged the price. So that goes against the laws of how our business works. Normally, if you're in a real estate business, the bigger the square foot, the better review, the more you charge per square foot. but we don't do that. It's one price for everyone. So when I make a special offer like this and a few of the other rings that I have coming up, I pay attention because you're getting super, super value for your hard-earned money.
You know, I love wearing this piece too. It feels amazing on the finger, finished off to perfection on the inside, the undergallery. Also over 6 grams of precious metal, which it feels amazing on the finger. And Michael, moving from the emerald cut into a beautiful cushion cut. And the cushion cut is also one of my favorite cuts too. It's been, I think, the second most popular cut in jewelry in the past couple of years. All the ladies are loving this cut right now.
They really are. And the cushion cut, like the emerald cut, is exotic. So when you're buying Kunzite, it's offered by anyone else, 98 to 99% of all the cuts you're offered are oval, and that simply has to do with the way the crystal forms. We here at Gems of Vogue and myself like to do it differently. I like to offer you the exotic shapes. We started off with the emerald, and now we have the cushion. So a cushion, like an emerald, just has a lot of extra facets going on. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is a big one coming in at 12 by 10, and it's almost 6 carat, just the center stone alone. So now you're getting to the bigger area of a larger stone. And with Kunzite, sometimes as we go larger, you're going to see more of a depth of color, and that's always a good thing.
And this color is jumping off the screen. I'm looking at this beautiful pink, again, that vivid purple that's also jumping within the stone. This is luscious. This is really luxury at its finest on the hand. And also, I like the wide shank on the side. The shoulders are very wide. Then also, are those large zircon down the shoulders too?
Yeah, 10 of them.
Surrounding the
Beautiful
stone?
high dispersion white zircon from Cambodia. Per carat, we use the most expensive material out there. So when you look at the stone, it's crystal clear like a fine, beautiful diamond. And that undergoes no treatment whatsoever. And again, this is Urucu material. That's the name of the mine that comes to us from Brazil. And it's from Minas Gerais, but it's right near Espírito de Santos, which is a state right by the ocean. So it's right on the border. A very special geological formation forms these stones in that particular area.
Okay, again, almost a 7 carat center cushion cut, almost 9 grams of precious metals. You're getting a beautiful look on the hand, and the emerald cut or the cushion, you can't go wrong. Either one, you're looking at free shipping and handling on our website at gemsonvogue.com, which I also love. And Michael, on the inside of the rings, is there an NH stamp as well?
Absolutely. That's our trademark, Nathan Hennick & Company. We've been here, folks, in this building, in this factory for 75 years. One of the last remaining jewelry manufacturers in North America that still makes here in North America. And all the silver palladium is proudly made just across the lake here from Toronto in Buffalo, New York. All American silver palladium is never, ever going to tarnish. Palladium is now $2,300 an ounce. That's inside, melted inside of all our pieces with real 18 karat gold embellishment. You put it all together with the exotic Kunzite, and at these prices, you've just won your ticket.
And I'm thinking the ticket to paradise would also be adding some beautiful, gorgeous Kunzite to your décolleté. Ladies, this piece, and Michael, this piece is going to be almost 8 carats in the round. This is a round brilliant, correct? It's a round center stone.
It's a super, super large stone, and it's coming in at almost 6 carat. I mean, you look at 7 carat 40 total weight because we're giving you that wonderful halo. And oftentimes when we get into these exotic stones like this, a lot of the attention of cutters and manufacturers, because these crystals are so hard to come by, is always on the ring. Now, I love rings myself, but I say, what about the earrings? What about the décolleté area? I think if you're going to love Kunzite, you really got to love it. So to own a pendant, even from our collection, this size in a Kunzite is not offered that often. And at these prices, ladies and gentlemen, this is an extraordinary buying opportunity.
You know, I'm looking, I don't really have a big monitor here, so I'm just seeing myself in a little box. And this piece, even in a little teeny box that I'm looking at myself on, the piece is gargantuan. It's beautiful. I love the halo effect of the white zircon. You're getting a carat 60 in the white zircon, almost 8 carats that center stone, almost 9 grams of precious metal, the chains inclusive. And Michael, from a distance, that piece is wow, isn't it?
Totally. And I think when you want to wear fine jewelry like this, it just goes pow. It looks bang. I'm looking at this piece and I'm thinking of you being in a beautiful jewelry store, seeing this in the window and thinking, honey, it's got to be $1,500 or more. I am looking at this price. It's not even a quarter of that. Ladies and gentlemen, what we have at these prices, gemsonvogue.com. Go to our website, check it out. 3-year warranty. unbelievable Kunzite at prices no one can match.
Let's kind of break down what we're saying here, because what we're saying here is really, really, really amazing. Okay, 18 karat gold, 75% pure gold, sterling palladium, palladium twice as expensive as platinum, fine exotic gemstones. And then you guys, your company manufactures everything from start to finish, from sourcing the stones on down the line.
100%. And our cutting and our warranty, and I am hands-on. I'm not a spokesperson, as you know. You know, ladies and gentlemen, we're at 6 Tippett Road. That's our address. You can call me. We allow you to come to our facility and visit me and see this all for yourself. We're the real deal. We make it here, direct to the consumer pricing now for the first time at gemsofvogue.com. This is how we're able to offer you a product of this caliber at prices this low.
And again, the back is finished off again to perfection with that beautiful back gallery. Chains inclusive. The chain goes from 18 to, is it 21 inches on the chain? Another 3-inch extender. And so again, when you wear this, it's luxury, it's affordable, it's beautiful. Free shipping and handling on gemsofvogue.com when you spend $75 or more. 3-year warranty. We've got everybody covered, looking like $1 million without spending $1 million, even better. Let's talk about the next ring. And Michael, you know, in the South, we say go big or go home. And this piece is, I'm going home right now. This is almost 14 carats in this oval. This is a Libby piece. It's a wow piece.
Libby, and I'm not even talk about the price, because you're gonna go to gemsofvogue.com and see the price. I'm looking at the price and I'm ready to jump off the set here. Do you have any idea what an item like this is going to appraise for? Do you have any idea how big it is? First of all, 7 carat. Anytime a Kunzite is 7 carat and over, it breaks that barrier like a 1 carat does for a diamond. This is almost double that size, and the price is unbelievable. If you can swing it, this is the high-performance German sports car. You know what I'm talking about, gals, in this half-hour segment. It is the one that I would give my wife, Susan, on an anniversary. But it's not priced like that. Christmas is early. Let me explain to you. Big, almost 13 karat center stone. You got almost a carat of beautiful high dispersion white zircons going around it. And if you want a showpiece, Libby, this has your name on it, girl.
This is so me. You know, I've always loved your Kunzite, but actually this could be one of my favorites of all time. Again, as Michael was saying, almost 14 carats in the center stone. And Michael, we talk about colored gemstones, all about the color and saturation, and also being inclusion free. This center stone is magnificent, isn't it?
You know, this is those center stones. This is that ring that you wear. You're going to make that someone jealous. You know what I'm talking about? Yes. They're going to say, OMG, that cannot be real. Yes, it is. It is real. And you can't believe what it is. I mean, aside from the price, Libby, at double this price, double, I'd be this excited about it. And I've sold this piece at double the price. You don't have to pay those prices. You now can have this at a price that is a gift from me to you. Just go to our website, gemsofvogue.com. But the piece, the scroll work, the bead work, the design, OMG, are you kidding? This is like that little black dress, but you don't have to take this off. You can wear it all the time.
This is Christmas every single day, isn't it? Again, it's almost 10 grams of precious metals with the rose gold. That's 18 karat rose gold, sterling palladium, that center stone, almost 14 carats. Again, you're getting all that beautiful white zircon around it as well. And then also I'm looking at the prong work too. The prong work is also beautiful. I mean, prongs aren't always that beautiful. This is a beautiful work of art to wear every single day on the hand.
Thank you. Hand done double prong work. Everything about it exquisite. Ladies and gentlemen, this, of all the items that I have in this segment, this is the big one. This is the one that, it's that corner suite. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. The sun goes down right there and you're facing the beach. This is the good one. I say, why not? What? You don't have to rent this one. You get it, you own it, you live in it forever.
And you'll love it too. Let's talk about a matching bangle. So you've got the ring. We have some earrings coming up too, and a pendant. Here's the matching bangle. The bangle is going to be in the center an oval. It's almost a 7 carat oval in the center, so not too small. That's a huge center stone. And then all of that beautiful precious metal, almost 15 grams of 18 karat rose gold with the sterling palladium. This looks amazing on the wrist, doesn't it?
You know, Libby, and one thing in the world of Kunzite, because it is such a rare exotic stone, when it comes to bracelets, it's almost unheard of. I mean, no one really has Kunzite bracelets. You can search the net. It's really not out there. We do. And I love the fact that instead of using a lot of little stones, which you really can't see in Kunzite, I gave you a large 1210. I love it because it keeps the stone facing forward. So if you, and this has that wonderful little kickstand, it's just absolutely gorgeous. You want something extraordinary to show off your incredible Kunzite collection. And I'm thinking you're picking up a ring, you got to pick up that, because now you got that whole now you got that whole arm look thing happening here with precious, gorgeous, exotic Kunzite. And at these prices, you can afford to throw this in.
You know, and again, we're talking about if this was in a storefront window in a high-end boutique, this would be, I mean, literally you would think, okay, I can never even think about affording it. But what's amazing about your company and what Gems on Vogue does is it allows every woman to have a beautiful collection of exotic rare stones, precious metals without breaking the bank or breaking the budget, which is so incredible. And Michael, this bangle, I mean, look at the detail on this. Look at all of that beautiful 18 karat rose gold, sterling palladium. The workmanship is just out of this world. The under gallery finished off as well. Little kick plate that you're talking about. But that Kunzite sets it off in the center, does it not?
It really, really does. To own an exotic bangle with exotic Kunzite is really something truly, truly extraordinary. And I'm so happy about this format that we have now that we're able to offer it at these amazing, amazing prices. You know, folks, Kunzite, when I studied at GIA, and as soon as anyone in the class said anything exotic stone, one of the first words out of their mouth was Kunzite, because it's so beautiful. It's available in relatively big sizes, and when you buy the product from Brazil, it's relatively clean. You know, Libby, there's not many gemstones that Mother Nature provides that we can get a size, get it to be exotic, and get it to be relatively clean. And with our prices, relatively speaking, very affordable. Can you imagine a diamond this size?
Oh,
I mean, you'd buy an apartment building, you know? So Kunzite is so gorgeous and so affordable, and our quality, you can't beat it.
And you're talking earlier, it's a very difficult stone to cut, isn't it? Because of the cleavage on that, and there are other things about the stone that make it difficult to cut too. Is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely. Because normally with a regular stone, they cut it one way and they polish it in another crystal direction. With Kunzite, everything occurs down the same crystal direction. We call that the C-axis. So it can be done, but you really have to know what you're doing. It's like this in construction. You can put up drywall. Anyone can do that. But plaster work? Oh no. You need an Italian craftsman that's been doing it for like a decade. Trying to put up plaster with a trowel and make that wall straight? Yeah, try it. It's almost impossible unless you're a master.
And talking about how much rough you start with, we're talking about the large oval. How much rough do you start with for the large oval, and how much do you start with for the one on the beautiful bangle? A lot of rough, correct?
Okay. For this particular piece right over here, if a finished Kunzite is 10 carats finished, okay, we'll make it easy. The actual piece of rough that's needed, Libby, is minimum 2 to 2.2 to 2.3 carat weight higher. So it's about 23 carat. Because from the rough, we saw it. Then we have to do what's called a preform. Then from the preform, we cut into the shape and down to the facet. So every stage of cutting reduces the size of it. So just from the rough and the preform, you can lose 25% of the weight there. So you just think about it. That's why we go nuts when we have a finished stone that's like 13 karat, like that big ring, because the original rough was almost 30 grams. I mean, it's an amazing difference in size. So a big piece of rough like that gives you a small stone like this. So, and you try going into a mine, and I've been into the Pala mine in California, the Kunzite mine. To pull out these crystals, to find it clean and clear is truly a gift of nature.
So speaking of a gift, okay, we had the beautiful oval, we had the pendant, we had the other two rings as well, and that beautiful bangle. What about something not so over the top, something that every lady could wear? Here's a beautiful ring coming up right now with Brazilian amethyst surrounding it in trillions. And Michael, this beautiful ring could be an everyday ring for our customers. It's a 2.75 center stone, and that Brazilian amethyst with the Kunzite, it's a winning combination, I think.
It really is a winning combination, Libby. And one of my goals has been, as being in this business now for 40 years, is basically to let everyone into the party. I know not everyone can afford that big, large ring. I get it, but I want you to have a Kunzite. So this particular ring that we have here right now is unbelievably affordable.
Yes.
And folks, it's cut from the same rough. So do not think for a second that the color in the big stone or the small stone is different. The only difference is the size and the opportunity that this represents. So if you want to be a member of the exotic Kunzite family, guess what? At this price, tickets everyone can afford. And that's my goal with this program, is to offer exotic gems, Libby, to everyone at prices that everyone is comfortable with.
And a 2.75 carat stone is not small. That's a big, big gemstone. Exactly. And again, why not surround it with that beautiful, gorgeous purple February's birthstone, the Brazilian amethyst? And Michael, your amethyst has always been some of the finest I've ever seen too in the world. So pretty.
Thank you. And as a matter of fact, amethyst is how I won my first design award with amethyst. It got my career started on TV home shopping all over the world, and it's still one of my favorites. You combine both those exotic purples, both these stones are from Brazil, together, and at this price, go to gemsonvogue.com. You won't believe the value. I mean, this one, just throw it into the cart.
That's right. Just add it to your order. But also, smaller stones can lose their color. This smaller stone, being 2.75 carats, has not lost its color. It's still rich and a beautiful pink with that splash of lavender purple, which I love.
Very observant, Libby, because that has to do with the quality of the rough. You know, it's like having a fine pastry. Whether I cut a big piece for myself or a small piece, it always tastes the same. You know what? Quality is quality, no matter how big or small.
And speaking, I love it. Speaking of quality, these earrings are, again, one size fits all. They're for every lady watching, and they are the perfect gift. I saw a lot of customers looking for some stud earrings in the exotic gemstones. These would be perfect for them. 3.25 carats on these, almost 4 grams of precious metals. And I love these on the ear because they are just, I think, the perfect size.
They really are. And I would really rush to get earrings. And I'll tell you why. You don't often see Kunzite earrings. The reason is, Libby, it uses up a lot of stone, because to satisfy one customer, we need 2 pieces versus one for a ring or a pendant. Then they have to match. Remember, the material is not treated. So there's a lot of steps that I have to take to make the earrings, but you gotta have an earring. I mean, how could you not? It's like having dinner without a napkin. This is not gonna work. I gotta have earrings. Well, you know what? At these prices, unbelievable for the earrings that you're getting here. And in total weight, just a Kunzite, it's over 3 carat 15. So once again, these are not small stones.
They are beautiful. And like you're saying, to match 2 stones, people think, well, that's probably easy to do. It's not easy to match 2 gemstones, is it? At all?
Not at all. Everything is done here in our factory by hand, and you're hunched over, which is why I have a perpetual sore neck and shoulder. My chiropractor gave up on me 10 years ago, and I sit there and I sort, and one day I'm actually going to do a video and actually show you the entire sorting process. You're going to say, this is tedious. I'll try to make it exciting, but it is. You got to do it all by hand. But Libby, it's the only way. There's no machine that can sort for you. It's human eye, it's integrity, and it's decades of experience. But when you combine that together, you know what you get? Earrings of this quality at that price.
I love it. Everything's online at gemsonvogue.com. Don't forget to shop on our website. Also, 3-year warranty, which is also amazing. Also, direct-to-consumer prices. Michael was talking about the pricing. The pricing is so good. You'll not believe all the pricing on our website. Everything is so affordable and so beautiful. And Michael, these earrings would be a great gift for someone who's watching, or maybe their first gift ever, or their first piece of Gems on Vogue ever, too.
Absolutely. Great way to introduce yourself to the high quality world of exotic Kunzite, to introduce yourself to Gems on Vogue, or maybe it's something you've always seen and loved. You've watched me on television, but now these are our direct-to-consumer prices, so everyone's the winner here. Go to our website. It's amazing. Shop till you drop, because we have it all, especially when it comes to exotic gems.
I love it. Our last piece of the Kunzite show. I don't want to say that because I love Kunzite. I could do this show for hours and hours and hours. This piece is going to be a beautiful, amazing Pear-cut. It's a carat 84, almost 5 grams of precious gold with the 18 karat gold sterling palladium as well. And Michael, this ring is so pretty. I love it.
It really is. And my goal with this last piece is, folks, I wanted to combine the exotic shapes like we began the show, you know, with the big emerald cut and all that. But I wanted to offer it to you in a price that says, Everybody can afford this. So guess what I did? I cut these in a beautiful 9x6. They're still over $1.75 each and every single stone in the Kunzite. So now we have the exotic shape. And one of the most wasteful cuts is anytime is when we do a point, because you think of it, when you shave down that point, Libby, you're shaving away all that material. But as from a design standpoint, it gives you a whole different look, because this now, you wear the point towards your fingernail, elongates the hand. The pricing, this ring is actually priced lower than the earring. So, I mean, this is an incredible value. For an exotic cut, this is the most affordable exotic cut Kunzite solitaire I've ever offered in 40 years. This is true. This is the lowest price in an exotic cut I've ever offered.
So wait, in 40 years, the lowest price exotic cut in 40 years?
Exotic cut in a Kunzite I've ever offered. I've never had a price lower than this for an exotic cut, ever. Oh
my goodness.
This price is even lower. It's just, I think it's just a few dollars more than the oval cut that we had. I mean, if you're going to get a solitaire, this is the one to get an exotic cut, because remember, no one has the exotic cut. Everyone's doing ovals, and I explained to you why. So doing, of course, the emerald cut, the cushion cut, or the incredible teardrop, also known as a pear-shaped cut, I would get this.
It's so pretty. It could be an engagement ring, don't you think? Be a perfect engagement ring. And again, let's talk about Kunzite, the color of Kunzite again, because your Kunzite, in my opinion, is the finest in the world. And what color are we looking for in Kunzite?
In Kunzite, you want that deep saturation. It's almost a cross between a violet purple and a pink. It's part of the spodumene collection, relatively new stone. It's been around for just over 100 years, and it truly is an exotic stone, originally discovered in California, natural color. It's absolutely beautiful, and as you can see here, it's unlike any other, there's a crystal of Kunzite, like any other gemstone in the world. It truly is one of the first stones that they began to use the word exotic. Previous to 1900, exotic wasn't really kind of used. It was alexandrite in the mid-1800s. That was about it. Then came Kunzite and morganite, and that's when the word exotic began to be attached to gemstones. So this is one of the original exotic stones, because tanzanite had not been discovered then.
And like you were saying, other stones have been around for thousands of years, millions of years, some say billions of years. But Kunzite's a very young stone, only discovered in 1902 in California. So young stone. George Kunz named it after himself because it's for Kunzite, which I love. And again, this ring on the finger, the Pear-cut is going to elongate the finger beautifully as well. You have that beautiful 18 karat gold, that rose gold, that 75% pure gold, with that beautiful sterling palladium, and Michael on the finger. It dances, it lights up the hand. And added to the earrings, what do you think? The earrings and the ring together?
Oh, what an incredible, I love what you're doing there, Libby. Look at this. And you know what? Great summer stone. You can wear this in the winter all year round. I think for the way it looks and how exotic it is, you're just never going to take it off, because gals, like my wife says, honey, if it works, I'm wearing it.
That's right. Pretty in pink, Kunzite exotic and rare, that beautiful splash of purple. And Michael, we love you. We love your Kunzite. And of course, our customers can shop again on gemsonvogue.com. They will also get the free shipping when they spend $75 or more, and also direct to consumer pricing. And the prices are amazing. The jewelry is beautiful, and Michael, your Kunzite is fabulous.
Libby, an honor as always, and we will see you soon again, I'm sure. Thank you very much.
Bye, Michael. See you soon.
Bye-bye now.
Bye. Thank you.